Welcome back to my round 3 game of GPN. I'm playing against Zangy, who's on a Death Shadow kind of deck. This is going to be an interesting matchup because I am an aggro deck that wants to try to reduce my opponent's life total, while they have a card that benefits from having a reduced life total. Anyways, this is a very good hand because I have a 1-drop. I have a way to enable my 1-drop with Civilized, because I have an enchantment and an artifact. And I even have a 2-drop. Oh, did I forget to roll first? Okay. I'm probably turn 1ing the Founding Hero, right? Yeah, no point in not doing that. Turn 2, Underpass it, no. Turn 3, Chronicles, Lumen Bay, get Civilized and swing with Double Strike. That's probably going to be my curve. Anyways, yeah, let's get this show on the road. I guess if I draw a 2-drop, that puts an enchantment to play. Or if I draw another 1-drop, then instead of playing Underpass at no and 2, I just play my enchantment and then Lumen Bay and then start Double Striking right away, which would be pretty nice. So yeah, they're playing all these shock fetches and they want to lose life. What am I actually worried about? So here of Oblivion, it's a 1-mana 14/14 that has flying and ETBs with a -1/- counter. A -1/- counter for each life you have. You want to get yourself below 13 so that that guy actually survives being played on board. And then below that it's just gravy. Alright, so that's not a good turn for me because my 1-drop just got killed and my Underpass that has nothing to put its counter on. So I can go Chronicles, Adventure Dawnhill, but that's really slow. But do you have any better options? Underpass on an empty board seems really bad. Dawnhill without Adventure it seems pretty bad. But then Chronicles plus Adventure is just really bad too, because I can't make use of a Lance right away. What if I just play Plains and play out Lumen Bay? Like, 4-mana next turn, is that good? No, that's garbage. Maybe I just have to bite the bullet and play Underpass at no onto an empty board. Because then next turn I get to Adventure Dawnhill, play the Lance, play the Chronicles, and that plays to my curve better, and I still get to attack with Underpass and put a counter on something, so it's not like I'm losing too much. But yeah, not a great turn 2 for me. They play some Highlands, tracking themselves because they want to lose life. So I think I want to just do all my damage in one big swing, because I want to leave them down at a low amount. Or, you know, they can just do that. So interesting question, do I sack this guy to prevent my opponent from losing life? And I think I do, so yeah, I'm gonna sack this. Because, yeah, they want to lose life, so I'm just gonna not attack them until I have a really big board, so I can get them in one go. Okay, so now Chronicles Corlight, is that the play here? Alternatively, Chronicles Dawnhill, play the lands. That feels bad. Yeah, I want to at least get a Soldier or Knight into play first before I tutor for the lands, so that I can actually make use of it right away. In that case, I play Chronicles and Corlight, and just be happy with that play. I mean, I still have a board, so, and my opponent hasn't gone too low yet, so they can't actually build out the board yet. And if they do go too low, then, I mean, I'm threatening to one-shot them. Or not really, but I can get my Fox flying, except their 1-drop Death Shadow thingy has flying too, so yeah. They have no way of getting themselves below 16. Like, are they out of ways to hurt themselves? No, they have these Crumbling Precipices, so yeah, they still have ways to hurt themselves. And they hit themselves for 2. Eltazan. Okay, yeah, that's not good. They kill the Fox, and they whack themselves. So now they can actually play out their Death Shadow thingy. And Cragaround Crusher, so that's 15 and 2 red for a 10/10 that costs 1 less for where X is, or costs X less where X is 20 minus your life total, so costs 1 less for each life lost. So right now it costs -8. I mean, it's still not a problem right now. It becomes 2 mana when you go down to 5 life. So here I'm just gonna kill Altazan. By Dawnhill, yeah, I can Dawnhill tutor out the thing, tutor out the Lance, play a Lance, take out the Corlight Champion, swing at Altazan, kill her. And I have 2 more mana thanks to Lumen Bay, so what do I spend it on? Do I Dawnhill or do I Xipanghu? What non-creatures am I trying to prevent? Provoke the Gods, I guess? Do I Xipanghu? Maybe I do. Right? No, they probably don't have Provoke the Gods. They don't have the right lands for it. There's a lot of thinking. Anyways, let's just do the thing that's automatic, which is I'm going to tutor for Shadow's Lance, and I'm going to whack Altazan with it. And yep, goodbye. Yeah, Xipanghu or Dawnhill. If I play out Dawnhill, the next turn I get to step Lance onto it, and then swing for 6. I mean, if they play Provoke the Gods, they can't play anything else because it costs 4. And apart from that, like Selvar's Defiance, can they one-shot me with Selvar's Defiance yet? Not really. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait on Xipanghu. Like, it can wait for 1 turn. So I'm going to do that trick with the rail lines that lets me get 1 more mana if I'm missing a land drop. And yeah, pass the turn. That's what my opponent has. Also, I should probably just get this to correct power and toughness. Because next time I'm dropping Xifang Hu and activating the Demigod mode, which will get me some tokens. Doesn't protect me against Salvar's Defiance, but might be enough to... Doesn't trump Craigbound Crusher either, because that's trample. What can they do? They can like try to kill my guys. They can Valdez me. Valdez would be pretty bad for me because I lose my only thing. I mean, Chronicles, the first act doesn't actually do anything right now. I'll see Val. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's a pretty slow card. Let's see, what do I top deck? Then there's Xifang Hu. I mean, so here I play Xifang Hu and activate the ability and swing with everything. I snap the lance onto the Dawnhill, knock them down to 4. So now I have to worry about Cragbound Crusher, except they can't Salvar's Defiance it because Xifang Hu is active. So yeah, I think I am in a pretty good position. And also get some attackers off Xifang Hu, which means that they might just die to the random attackers. Oh, and it makes tokens, and if any of the tokens survive, the next time I can activate Chronicles Act 1 and make the tokens 2/2s with flying. Yeah, I think I'm really favored right now. And they have no instant speed burn, right? Yeah, they don't have instant speed burn. So yeah. Oh wait, did they have that main? No, that's not. Okay. So Xifang Hu, ETB, and then Demigod mode. And yep, attack with everything. Snap the lance onto Dawnhill Forge Master, get 2 tokens. Reset this guy's power and toughness. You can choose to chump if you want, or trade if you want. Like if you don't attack, if you don't block here, you go down to 2. Okay, this guy also needs to get buffed. They're doing math. Yep, but they probably have something in hand. So if they have Hero Oblivion in hand, they're thinking about how big that thing will be. I mean, with Xifang Hu active, they can't hero and play Salvar's Defiance next turn. I'm safe from that. What's the worst case? They trump Dawnhill, they go down to 8. They play one of their big guys, or 2 big guys if they have it. And the next turn, I just swing again. They can't block everything, right? I activate Chronicles, so these guys are flying, they're 2/2s. They still might not be dead if they manage to block, if they trump here and have the right things, which is a problem, but if that happens, I just play Xifang Hu and activate it again. And now now I have a bunch more tokens. Wait, but I can't Chronicles and do that at the same time. If I top deck a land, I can activate Chronicles. Okay, yeah, they are trumping. Well, I mean, no point in thinking right now. I'm just gonna have to see what they have. I'm hoping they don't have anything super good. I mean, they did do some math, so maybe they have a plan on what they're planning on doing. Okay, perfect. Xifang Hu actually did stuff by probably turning off Salvar's Defiance. Okay, GG. Yep, stop the combo. Wonderful. Alright, so sideboarding. They have Shelldrain's Rage, and they have Mail Munch. Like 3 copies of Shelldrain's Rage, 3 copies of Mail Munch. They really hate weenies. And they have Admonish, like 3 copies of Admonish, so yeah, the Mail Munch kills artifacts, Admonish kills artifacts and enchantments, Shelldrain's Rage wipes weenies. Will be interesting. So I play in Thailand because that thing kills most of their creatures, right? Yeah. Not Cragbound Crusher, but if Cragbound Crusher comes down, I think the game's probably concluding pretty soon. So Heraldry is interesting because it's really good against them, I think. Because they have only one big guy. Actually, Salvar's Defiance. Well, I mean, it basically negates Salvar's Defiance for a turn, right? So it's still probably good. I'm going really high though, so, well, Mercantile Chords, does that hit anything? I mean, not really. They have a good range of mana costs. Xifang Hu was good that game, but I don't want to bring in more because you have to time it correctly. But what's not good here? The real lines aren't that good because they die to Mail Munch, and I don't want my mana source dying to Mail Munch. I'll take out some Dawnhills because Dawnhill is a pretty slow thing. Take out Lances. His verdict counts are good. I mean, it kills one thing. Okay, do trim on verdicts because I aborted a bunch of 3-drops. In fact, I probably should trim on Skyline, right? Yeah, I think Skyline's actually better than verdict here, so I trim on 2 verdicts. And Cinder Blade, is that good? I don't know. I think maybe go down. Well, how good is Heraldry? It's really good because it locks up the game, right? I think I board down a Coralite or something. This doesn't feel correct, but I'm not sure what else to do. Maybe take out the Cinder Blade's good. And I'll just go with this. If it comes back to bite me, whatever. And let's see. Founding Hero, Unpass, Verdict. Okay, sure, I'll keep this. If it goes like last game where my guy gets killed turn 1 and Underpass has to not put counters on anything, I mean, that's still fine. I just Verdict whatever they put down. Like, if they're killing my guys, they're not attacking me. Or if they're killing my guys, I'm not attacking them, so they can't go for a combo unless they, like, force it themselves. Which costs some more mana. Like, they have to go up to 4 mana for Provoke the Gods, right? Okay, Founding Hero. Not going to play out my rail line just yet because I don't want it to die to Artifact Hate, and also, if I run out of land drops, it gives me a virtual land drop, which gives me +1 mana for a turn. Keeping stuff up. Alright, I play out Underpass at no here, right? Yeah, I mean, if they have a removal spell, might as well make them use it. Drain's Rage? Are they holding up Shell Drain's Rage? Probably. I mean, that's the only thing I can really think of. Maybe Admonish, which would counter my Underpass Sentinel. No matter what they're holding up, I want to attack with Founding Hero first, right? I only miss out on 1 damage, and I don't actually want to hurt them too much. Because if I get them down too low, then they can start dropping things, and I can't deal with them just yet. So yeah, I'll play Underpass Sentinel first, just to see what they have. They let it resolve. Okay, weird. Are they going to kill this in response? No, they're going to let it happen. Okay, so if they're going to drop one big thing, I can Verdict it next turn, so I'll swing. If they don't deal with the Founding Hero, then next turn I Verdict anyways, play Lumen Bay. They can't wipe my board at instant speed, right? Like, Shell Drain's Rage is their only instant speed. Actually, they have Engrave and L Body and a bunch of stuff, but like, Underpass Sentinel now protects Founding Hero because it's embattled. So they can't easily remove Founding Hero at instant speed. The next turn, I go Lumen Bay, Verdict, get Civilized Trigger, swing for 8. L Body, okay. Did I protect it? Of course I do. It's force and habit. That's what I'm gonna do here. If I have 2 removal spells and spend them both on Founding Hero, I'm fine with that. Do they have 2 removal spells? No. Were they thinking about engraving the Founding Hero? They just pass. Alright, well I have to Verdict here in order to get the Founding Hero trigger, and what happens if they kill Founding Hero? Then I get a very sad turn. So I want to play out Founding Hero instead. Admonish does kill artifacts and enchantments at instant speed, so that's something I have to worry about. Knocking them down to 8 without any follow-up feels kind of bad. I'm not fine if I just Verdict to kill Founding Hero. Well, so if that happens, they're probably gonna drop their own thing and maybe try to Salvar's Defiance it. I'm still safe from a Salvar's Defiance, I think. Okay, yeah, playing out Verdict and Lumen Bay first prevents Founding Hero from knocking down into an opportune life total. Or whatever. Anyways, Verdict, do you do anything? Let resolve. Lumen Bay, do you do anything? Well, yeah, do you do anything beginning of combat? If you have Admonish, use it now. Okay. So, do they take the 8? Did I just kill myself by knocking them down? Yeah, okay, I probably just kill myself. Maybe I should have, like, double-checked that doing this lets them Salvar's Defiance me with Cragbound Crusher. Yeah, maybe not the best play. So yeah, should have, okay, Hero Oblivion. Is it 13-13? Or, I mean, 11-11. Okay, yeah. Didn't play around that possibility. Should have played around it. So I should have just swung with Founding Hero and then played out Founding Hero number 2 and just left it at that, maybe. Maybe they set out some way to reduce their own life total down to the range, but yeah. I mean, Heraldry would have protected me against that, so I keep Heraldry in. Verdict is kind of bad because, yeah, they want to combo me out, so I can't. Actually, that means Highline's also kind of bad. And I want to put Coralites back in, right? Maybe Siphon Fu is just good because it prevents a combo on a turn. So Siphon Fu over Coralite? Yeah, maybe. I'll go with this configuration. Let's see. Okay, that's a pretty good hand. Curve Founding Hero into Founding Hero Trivialized Lands into Heraldry. 6. Okay, sure. So, did I get Founding Hero turn 1 on all 3 of my games? I did, didn't I? That's pretty lucky. And like Founding Hero with the things to trigger it. So, no turn 1 Valdez. That's a relief. They could turn 2 Valdez me. I mean, no, if they had a Valdez, they would have played it right now. They definitely don't have a Valdez. At least that's what I'm thinking. So, those lands happen. Yeah, maybe they're hoping up in the grave or El Body or whatever. Or Admonish? No, it can't be Admonish. Engrave, yeah, it happens. Anyways, Founding Hero number 2. If they don't have Valdez here, I'm dropping Heraldry next turn, and they're in a lot of trouble if they don't have Admonish. Are they gonna, like, Nebula pay 5? Because that's something they totally can do to get their life totals down. Nope, they're gonna be conservative with their life total currently. They're probably just holding up a spell. Is it Admonish? Like, it's probably Admonish, all things considered. But I should attack first just to force them to tap out. Because, like, the extra 2 life gain from, or 4 life gain from Heraldry probably won't matter. Okay, yeah, it's Shell Drain's Rage, sure. Anyways, I'm dropping Heraldry now. Have fun with that thing. Maybe have Admonish and answer it right away. I'm actually running out of gas. Because if they don't play anything, I have to play Thailand onto an empty board. Actually, no, I have Serene Chapel to whack away at their life total. In case I don't draw anything. Another lands, yeah. Alright, does Serene Chapel die? They're thinking, yeah, they're thinking about whether to use a removal spell on this thing. And I guess the answer is yes. They're gonna, oh. Okay, I'm in trouble now, because Heraldry's down. Do I whack them with Serene Chapel? Like, that puts them into Salvar's Defiance range, right? Let me think. What's their life? So they can whack themselves down they can whack themselves for 2 next turn. That's like 7. So then, Herald of Oblivion would be a 7/7, which doesn't kill me with Salvar's Defiance. If they have another fetch land, then they go down to 5, which 9/9 still doesn't kill me with Salvar's Defiance. if they have Cragbound Crusher, they go until they can go down to 5. No, they can go down to they can't go down to 5 if they have a fetch land in hand, which means they can Salvar's Defiance me. Yeah, do I attack here? Well, the fact they admonished here kind of suggests that no, they're gonna admonish the heraldry no matter what happens. Doesn't really suggest anything. The question is, can I win if I just let them wait? Like what am I hoping to draw to get out of this? I would anything with Double Strike or any soldier that wouldn't really help because it's really slow. And they get to ping themselves for 1 turn anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to hope they don't have the combo. That's like my only option here. And I'll just I guess get rid of the Banish or some whatever. So let's see if they have it. Seems like they probably don't because yeah, if they had it, they would have fetched a paying land. And now they're turning off their paying lands. Do they have Provoke the Gods? If they do, then I'm really hoping to top deck. Okay, sure, that's fine. It doesn't have haste. Dies to tie line. Oh, it's still a 7/7, right? Or it's only a 7/7 right now. Okay, that's a really good draw because now I get to tie line it. If they don't have Salvar's Defiance, if they had it, they would have definitely killed me there. So that's a really good sign. Anyways, this thing dies. Thinking. They have the protection spell. Lay low. No, they let it happen. They don't have lay low then, probably. Anyways, that's my guys, and then I'll pass. Found Hero is not active, but I can always top deck an enchantment. Or I can always just like manually pay and equip the lance onto something that's dangerous. They have a bunch of 7/7 heralds, but not much to do with them. Okay, they're gonna put the counter on it. They don't have Salvar's Defiance. I'm hoping to top deck enchantment so I can like get my Founding Hero suited up. Well, that is an enchantment. I have to admit, that's a very good top deck. So if they have Admonished here, then good for them. If they don't, then very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate for them. So yeah, does this resolve? Yes, it does. Okay, sure. Wonderful. Does this resolve? Do I turn Heraldry into a creature? Oh, they have Admonished. Womp womp. I mean, that's still fine. I just put my lances onto Founding here. Oh, that's not fine. If I swing a Founding Hero and put all my lances onto it, I whack them for. I get this Highland gets to whack them for 2, and Founding Hero just dies to have Hero Oblivion. I mean, we're both empty-handed here, so I think the plan here is just to stick back. If I ever top deck enchantment, Founding Hero becomes really dangerous, so I think I have better top decks, right? Like, if they ever attack with Hero Oblivion, they down the crackback unless they have Chumpers, in which case, Founding Hero is still really scary, so then Talon gets through for 2, Shooting Chapel gets through for 2, and they're kind of forced to chump. Yeah, as long as they don't top deck more Heralds, I think I'm fine. I guess if they whack me once, then suddenly Salvar's Defiance starts doing stuff. Yeah, sure. That also can be a top deck. Well, the thing is, they can't swing with Herald here, right? Because if they do, then I would equip Thailand with one of the lances and whack them down to 3. Yeah, it's a board style right now. Underpass that no, wonderful. I'm getting really good draws this game. They play Underpass, put the counter on Thailand, and then just stare at each other again. So yeah, does this resolve? You can kill Thailand and respond. Are you gonna try? No, you don't have any things in hand. All right. Now suddenly I'm in a very good situation, right? No, not really. Okay, I pass. Then what breaks the board stall? Any of my removal spells would do. Okay, sure. I'll keep this in hand. More lands benefit me. I mean, I have Serene Chapel, which needs mana for activation, so maybe I do play it. Oh no, I don't need to play a land because I can always top deck a land next turn. If I play a land next turn, if I top deck another land, I get 6 mana, which isn't enough to not do anything. It doesn't really matter right now. If I activate Serene Chapel and swing with everything, they're probably going to block Highline. Then Serene Chapel gets through and whacks them for 2. I don't think that's a very good trade. Like, I'm just hoping to top deck removal, because top deck and removal will seal the game. Actually, I do want to keep Serene Chapel up in the air because it might be relevant if it ever chumps something. Like, it could chump Hero Ability and the 1 life might be enough to save me. But yeah, I'm just going to play out my hand. No point in holding up mana. Actually, maybe I should have equipped Lance to Thailand. I still want to hold. I think I should just hold up Serene Chapel. Okay. Are they holding on to lands, or are they, like, did they draw something useful, or are they just bluffing? Yeah, if I spent the last 2 turns equipping lances onto Thailand, that still doesn't get me past Herald, right? Yeah, I mean, it only gets up to 7 power, 2+2. I think it's just better to play out all my lands here. Just keep up at the Serene Chapel activation. I think so. If I tap out this turn and equip Thailand, is there anything they can do that Serene Chapel would make a difference against? A Serene Chapel trumps Herald. So if they swing with Herald, I'm going to chump a Serene Chapel. Yeah, that's my justification. And if I top deck can land next turn, then I get to put both lances onto Thailand, which means I should have put lances onto Thailand earlier. Loon Bay Flyer, okay. Well, that is mana. That means I should put one of the lances onto Thailand. And play out Lumen Bay, pick up the land, play the land back down, and pass the turn. And this can, right, this thing also gets buffed. I mean, I love that the Serene Chapel is keeping back the Herald of Oblivion, because they know if they ever attack with Herald without removal spell in hand, Thailand just gets through for lethal. Somehow, like, Thailand's idol actually becomes relevant here, because +1/+1 counters preventing Thailand from first striking the Herald down with 2 lances. Iltazan, oh, that's a problem. They're gonna whack me for 2. Oh, that's 2 Herald strings. So do they have removal? Because if they don't have removal, they don't. Okay, good. And okay, Xifang Hu, interesting. Play Xifang Hu, activate Xifang Hu. Xifang Hu doesn't really do much right now. So I have 8 mana right now. I only have 7. Play Xifang Hu, activate Xifang Hu, would turn off Serene Chapel, which means they're incentivized to swing. If they have Salvar's Defiance, do they just kill me? Yes, 16. Actually, no, does Altazan just kill me? Altazan's always doing 2 damage. I'm at virtual 15 life, which dies to Herald of Oblivion with Salvar's Defiance. If they had Salvar's Defiance, I would have used it already, right? No, not necessarily. It could be Salvar's Defiance in hand the whole time. Like, what other card could it be that they're holding? Maybe Atlantic Bluff? Maybe Provoke the Gods? No. If they had Provoke the Gods, they would play it already. It's probably a Laylo or Salvar's Defiance. Xifang Hu doesn't prevent the Salvar's Defiance kill because they can just pay through it. They need to leave Serene Chapel up all the time, right? Does Serene Chapel prevent Salvar's Defiance kill? No, it does not, because Altazan just... No, Altazan can't -3 right now. Wait, if they had Salvar's Defiance, would Altazan -3 have killed me already? 10-10 swing. Yeah, so they probably don't have Salvar's Defiance in hand if that's how they've been playing. That means this is probably a pretty safe play. Oops. In that case, I also equip the lance onto the tie line, right? I equipped the lance onto Xifang Hu to prevent it from dying to a Scorch. Yeah, it seems like a good plan. Oops. And then I just hope they don't have Salvar's Defiance or anything similar to that. Just apart from that, I think I'm fine. The next turn, Xifang Hu use the God mode to put a bunch of counters on stuff. Okay, yeah, I guess that's not gonna happen. That's the blue element. Okay, yeah. The last spell was L Body, I guess. Okay, never mind. Lily Reed wins the game here. Thank you very much, Lily Reed Triton. They have no removal, right? If they have removal, then good for them. They got me. Next turn, if they have removal, then yeah, they got me. If they don't have removal, I got them. It's that simple. What if I play Lily Reed Triton and put the thing on itself? Yeah, they probably don't have a second removal spell. And if they do, it's probably not instant speed. If it is, it's probably engrave or something like that. In which case they go down to 3 and then another I don't know. I'm just gonna like run this out and see if they have it, because I don't think it's worth trying to play around the possibility that they have a single removal spell in hand, because that just makes me weaker to everything else, right? Like, can I win if they have a single removal spell in hand? If I literally Triton itself? And the answer is I don't want to think about it. I'd rather just try to win here and now. Yeah, did that happen? Okay, they probably don't have it. Actually, I should probably tap the Lumen Bay. Did that happen? Okay. Well, are you gonna blow me out? Oops. Yep. She's 8-5 right now. Actually, it's 8-6, right? Yeah. All right, I got there. The third game turned into a top deck war, but I top decked better, I guess. Or top decked the exact cards I needed. If they ever top decked Salvar's Defiance, I was dead there. And if I ever top decked Heraldry, I think I was in a pretty good position. Like, the good top decks for me there were Lily Reed Triton, obviously. That just lets me win right away. Heraldry, because that locks up the board. Thailand number 2, or did I have Arnett? Did I already draw my others? Thailand? I don't remember, but Thailand would have removed the thing. Verdict of the Council would have removed the thing. But yeah, interesting games. But Oxfox came out in the bested Death Shadow in the end. So yeah, that means I'm going to the top 8. Woo.